I actually took home one of our interviewees, Montez, yesterday. And when I was taking him home, we had rolled past you.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, look at Emily. You know what I'm saying? And he said she got R-worded out here.
I was sleeping in a parking deck over on Cortland, well, like Ellis and Cortland.
Mm-hmm.
And I was with, I forgot, a young gentleman. And these officers came over and decided to take us to what they said was PAT initiative.
And just to be clear, you're saying that there's no hard drug use or anything like that?
No, I can pass the drug test.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to talk about, but they put something in my mouth and put a wig on me and like flipped me over.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah.
They like put like a ball thing in your mouth so that you couldn't talk or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
And you say they did what? Wow, so that happened while you was out here in Atlanta?
It did.
Oh, that didn't make you want to like leave?
What's up, YouTube?
So guys, I'm back in the gym with Katie, back on the meal plan with Chef Said, and back in the streets full time.
So it's time to get back to the content.
What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got a young lady with us today. How you doing today, miss?
I'm good.
All right. So are you homeless?
I am.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 47.
47. And so how long have you been homeless?
I've been homeless since March. February of this year in Atlanta.
Okay, February.
Yeah.
Okay, is that when you came here to Atlanta?
Yes.
Okay, where'd you come from?
I came from Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay, were you homeless out there as well?
I was not at the time.
Okay.
I was actually staying with a friend, or someone who I thought was a friend, and actually
Male or female?
A female.
Okay. Okay, and so what happened? What happened, back in February, whenever time it was, that made you, have to become homeless, basically?
It was a domestic situation. I moved in with a woman who I thought was a friend of mine, and ended up, she poisoned me.
Poisoned you?
Poisoned me. I actually took the orange juice bottle from where she poisoned me to the Summerton Police Department. Found out the tox screen came back. Poison in my system, fentanyl, some other drugs. Stole money from me. I ended up losing my job. Family didn't really think much of me at the time because of the company that I kept, but I didn't know that she was actually a demonic witch. So
Okay.
She had some, while I trusted her, I thought she was a friend. She was someone that I would see on the weekends when I would go to the bar where she worked. And
well, I get it, but let's keep it a buck, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Was there already some drug use going on and things like that?
no, not to my knowledge.
No? So,
especially from her. I, never knew.
well, I'm talking about from you though.
Oh, well, back in the day, yes. I did dabble with methamphetamine, but that was recreational.
Well, what about up to this time, where like the fentanyl and stuff like that?
No.
Okay, so no? Okay. So, all right, so that happened a few months back, and that's why you ended up moving here to Atlanta?
I did.
Okay. Do you have any kids?
I do.
How many?
Well, my son, William, he was 20 on October 26th.
Okay.
William Daniel Rice. And my daughter, Susanna Aaron Rice, Heller, is 24. Same day.
Okay, same day. They were born on the same day?
Same day, 4 years apart.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Not when you're trying to,
right,
pay
get birthday
yes,
parties and stuff,
yes.
right? Everything's double up, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, all right, 2 kids. And have you ever been married?
I have. I've been married twice. Those didn't work out because I didn't let God choose for me. So I'm going to let him handle things from here on out.
Is that right? So,
Yes.
So the guys that you married to, how long was the longest marriage?
The longest marriage would have been my second marriage, and that was...
Which was how long?
That was almost 9 years.
9 years?
Yeah.
The kids, did they come from the first marriage?
So my daughter's father, when we met, it was kind of a hookup, a fling.
Okay.
And so I had her out of wedlock, and then my first husband, he adopted her. And then when I got married again, I'd already had her, so 2 different dads.
Okay, 2 different dads. Okay, got you.
Yes, sir.
Is the husband the father of the son?
No. So
Okay, so 2
dads.
different dads and then 2 different husbands.
Yes.
Okay, got you. Okay. And so let's figure this out, right? So why were we in a situation, I guess, in our mid-40s to where we had to be living with a friend and stuff like that?
Because I love to help people, but in the past I did it to the detriment of myself. So now I've learned I can't do that.
Well, I get it, but like, why didn't you just, hey man, hold on real quick. Hey man, what's up, Officer Woodford? I ain't gonna be here for more than about 5 or so minutes, man. I'm just doing a quick little thing, and then I'll be gone, man. Just like how the people come on, you know, they do the food stuff, and then they dip out real quick. It's gonna be super quick, man.
But you blocking the lane of traffic a bit, dog. You gotta move your car, man.
Yeah, I got you, man. I'm
I appreciate
it,
you.
all
I
right?
appreciate it. What you got going on?
I'm a YouTuber.
So what you doing?
So I interview folks out here that are homeless or just out on the streets doing their thing. But I have a channel called Atlanta Street Interviews, and that's what I do.
So what you doing for them?
Well, I mean, they get paid for the interviews.
Okay.
Yeah, so a lot of other stuff gets done for them
Take
too,
your
but
time,
that's the main thing.
Hey, but, just take your time.
Take my time. Big salute, appreciate it, man. Hey. All right. All right. See, that's how you get them on your side,
That's
right?
That's right. That's right. Always speak and be polite.
Yeah, all day. Okay. So let's just start from the beginning. So where you from?
Originally from Lithia Springs, Georgia.
You from Lithia Springs?
Yes.
Okay, man.
Yes.
Hey, man, shout out that Lithia Springs,
Yes,
man.
Lithia Springs.
That Metro Atlanta for
Yes.
sure, man. All right. And so growing up in Lithia Springs, did you have both mom and dad in the household?
I did. So my dad, Robert Locke, lives in, I think he lives in Carrollton now, but growing up, you know, it was a broken home. So our parents divorced when we were very small.
Okay.
And my dad, Mike Frost, which I just lost my dad on the 15th of this month. And
So you're saying my dad, are you talking?
He's my stepdad. I call Dad.
Okay, got
and
you,
then
got
my
you.
father, Robert, I call him Daddy Robert just because, you know. But
Just
my
to separate it, I get
yes.
it. So
My
you feel like your
stepdad
step was
raised
the
me.
one that raised you?
He did.
Was your biological dad, was he active and present still, or not so much?
Not really. I mean, he did. He had a lot of health problems too. But as you know, as we got older, just as adults, if you don't have that relationship cemented when you're young, it's
Then
kind
it's
of hard
to
have it.
pick it
Yeah.
up. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
I still love them, but I'm not close to that part of the family.
Okay. So growing up, you had brothers and sisters?
Yes. So my brother William Bradley Locke.
Well, I don't want you saying everybody's
Oh,
name.
okay.
'Cause
Well,
I
you
don't-
don't care,
they
but
may
yeah.
not want their name. So, but I guess how many siblings?
So my brother, well,
How many that you grew up in the household with?
one.
Okay.
My brother.
Okay. And are you the older or
I'm the
younger? Okay. How many years older?
Bradley's a 2.
2. Okay. So y'all are close.
Yeah.
Okay. Got you. All right. And so growing up, would you say that you had like a fairly normal childhood?
I do. You know, we didn't have a lot of money, but we never wanted for anything. We were happy, you know.
Good childhood.
Yes.
And so you like ended up going to high school, stuff like that?
Oh, yes.
Graduated?
I did. I graduated high school and some college.
Where'd you go to school? What college?
Well, I started in my 40s. I was working at UAB for the School of Optometry, and so I started to get my degree there just because.
You say in your 40s?
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about after high school, though.
Oh, after high school, I did not.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I did not.
Okay.
I decided I had a scholarship for musical theater, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to take time off, and so I just didn't do anything and just got caught up in life and just started, you know, working. So I'm a jack of all trades, a master of none.
Okay.
I can do many things.
I'm gonna go ahead and ask. Right, growing up, did anything like traumatic ever happen to you? Like any type of sexual assaults or anything like that?
There were some things that my family doesn't know about, but some things that have even happened since I've been homeless. But
You say some things since you've been homeless.
yeah,
Did anything happen when you were younger, like back then or whatever?
it did, but it was no one that my family knew and no one inside the family. But
What
it was-
happened?
Well, just some like molestation issues or some things. It's weird. It's like a dream. There are bits and pieces. I remember being at this man's house and.
What age?
I was probably. I can remember. I'm trying to remember how old my brother was and where we were. I was probably no more than 5, something like that.
Okay, so this was young.
Yeah, really, really young.
Okay. And you remember some grown man doing something to you?
Yeah.
Okay. But it didn't go as far as like penetration or nothing like that.
No,
Okay.
no,
Okay.
no.
Got you. Yeah, I actually took home one of our interviewees Montez yesterday, and when I was taking him home, we had rolled past you,
Okay.
and I was like, "Oh, look at Emily," you know what I'm saying? And he said, she got R-worded out here.
What's that mean?
Oh
yeah.
What happened?
I was sleeping in a parking deck over on Cortland, well, like Ellis and Cortland, and I was with, I forgot, a young gentleman. These officers came over and decided to take us to what they said was PAD Initiative, or had
Right.
PAD Initiative come take us out. Well, everything seemed fine. They took us to McDonald's. It was a minivan that picked us up.
Okay.
They took us to McDonald's and then ended up getting dropped off at their headquarters or whatever.
Over
Well,
by
they-
Magic City?
I think so.
Across from the
I think
strip
so.
club?
Yes, I believe so. Well, I thought things were great. They were supposed to help me find shelter. They'd given me like a flip phone. Well, come to find out, that wasn't the case. They had a shift change. 2 more people got in the van. We stopped, and 2 more people, the 2 that were with us left.
Right.
We went to the headquarters. They had like a little clothing, like a rack where you could pick some clothes, and you signed in with them. Well, they were supposed to help me get shelter, and they did not. So I ended up getting kind of just kicked out on the street, and I had my flip phone. Well, while I was there, they had this guy came out, I would say probably in his 50s, something like that, tall. Anyway, he came out, led me to believe he lived in a house nearby, and led me to believe that there were some people there, my brother or some other people that I knew, to come over there and he would help me. Well, they ended up drugging me and beating me up, and I left.
How many guys was it?
I honestly don't know. I can show you my arm.
How long was you there for?
A couple days, maybe.
Oof.
I
Were they
was-
like
I was-
sex trafficking you?
I honestly don't know what they were
Like
gonna
selling
do.
you to guys and stuff like that?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I was pretty much
Out of it.
out of it, yeah. And when I had my senses about me and I left, I was getting ready to leave. He had a master lock in his hand, and he took his hand and came up beside me and hit me in the temple and fractured my skull, and then also my arm. So I dislocated elbow, broken leg. I did go to Grady. Some of it's documented. The rape part, the thing is, because of, I don't know what they used to drug me, but I was out of it.
Right.
So I can't really recall details.
Right.
It's almost like a dream, later on you'll remember bits and pieces.
Right.
So I don't have names or anything like that, but yeah, it happened.
Ooh, was that like the worst thing that's happened to you since you've been out here?
Yeah, and that was long ago. That was when I first came out here. But ever
Well, I
since
mean,
then,
I get it, but that's, it's not even a year now.
no, it's not.
Do you think you would recognize those guys if you saw them? Or have you seen them?
I don't know, honestly, because of the fact that the being drugged part, like one of them I probably would.
Maybe the guy that initially approached you, right?
Probably.
Because you wasn't drugged up then, so.
No. And he appeared to be nice and normal. And honestly, I can't tell you. They had something on my face, and like, it's kind of hard to talk about, but they put something in my mouth and put a wig on me and like flipped me over.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah.
They like put like a ball thing in your mouth so that you couldn't talk or whatever? And you say they did what?
Like flipped me over. So like
Put a wig on you?
Yeah. No one would be able to know who I was, but I can't recall, like, as far as faces. If I were to see people, I might be able to, but yeah, no.
That's wild.
It is.
That's wild.
Well,
Wow.
The only thing I can think of is that maybe they thought I was somebody else, or
No, they knew what they was
target.
doing.
Yeah.
What do you
well,
mean?
I mean, yeah.
You've been
they
out here
do.
long enough to know now, right?
Yeah, it is. That part of town can be, especially
Over there, that's over there by the Greyhound station.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah, it can.
You're in the thick of it over there. So,
Yeah.
okay, and just to be clear, you're saying that there's no hard drug use or anything like
No,
that?
I can pass the drug
Okay.
test.
Okay. All right.
I do love the weed pens.
Yeah, I mean, besides weed and
yeah.
alcohol, I got it. So, okay,
Are
wow.
you hiring?
No, I'm not. Unfortunately. But wow, so that happened while you was out here in Atlanta.
It did.
Oh, that didn't make you want to like leave and go somewhere else?
Well, I didn't have anywhere else to go, and honestly, I just didn't know what to do. So.
Is your mom still living? No, she's passed. Sorry to hear about that. You say that your biological father is still living?
He is, and my dad and stepmom, they live in, well, like I said, my dad just passed. My dad, being a heart patient and being on dialysis, didn't have any way to, take me in. So and at my age, I just said, Lord, I'm going to look to you and let you help me, and I'm going to get on my feet on my own.
Right.
Because at this age, I should be. I don't want any help. I can do it myself, and Atlanta has a lot of resources. So
on that note, what are we doing to get out of this situation?
I am trying. I'm on a list for an apartment, and I just sleep wherever I can. I've met good people, and I'm just one day at a time, just trying to get back on my feet.
I get it. Well,
and
listen, miss.
And there were monies, so there were things that were taken from me, and I need to somehow get in touch with some of these women. There were more than one that stole my identity. It's not a huge ton of money, but like through Cash App and
I know
checking account,
it happens
like that.
every day out here.
Right. So if I can get that back, I can at least have enough to maybe get an apartment or maybe but I don't know how long that's going to take, and
that's a whole nother thing. So no worries. Well, listen, miss. If anybody out there did want to reach out, help, or donate, do you have a way they could do that? Do you have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
I just got a Facebook like yesterday. I haven't had Facebook in a year.
What's your Facebook? Is it just your name?
It's Emily Locke.
And Locke with an E on the end?
Yeah.
Okay, Emily Locke.
And I'm wearing this hat. So
wearing this hat,
picture,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, any Cash App or anything like that?
I don't, but I can post that info on my Facebook.
Okay, post it on the Facebook when you get it, okay?
Okay.
All right, well, listen, miss, we really appreciate you.
Thank
Definitely
you.
wishing them for the best out here, okay? Make sure you have a good one, sweetie.
Thank you. You too.
All right.
All right.